vision.
In 1986, I saw the end of the world.
Future Wars.
They call me Doomhead. I don't call myself Doomhead,
War is coming to America.
Right now, you are taking a live look over Moscow there in Russia as tensions between the U.S. and Russia appear to be escalating dramatically. A Russian official talking about the possibility of World War III.
Could we be heading toward World War III?
Y'all lives is about to be turned upside down. Chaos, and confusion is going to overtake America. Wise men going to be gone. Ain't going to be no smart people in America. It's going to be all knuckleheads and retards and foolish people. Oh yeah, there is no wisdom in America. Only foolishness and chaos and confusion. And where there is confusion, there is every form of evil. Remember that. Back in 1986, the Lord took me to the future.
If you were a child of the 80s, you likely have fond memories of a childhood filled with unique experiences that set the stage for the pop culture landscape we know today. However, as time marches on, it becomes increasingly evident that the activities and pastimes that defined our youth have become relics of a bygone era.
And one of the things he showed me was the destruction and downfall of America.
You've said that the U.S. is in stage 5. And to give everybody an idea, stage 6 is basically revolution, war.
Boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand.
America's doomed. And I say that because the Lord took me to the future 5 times. Every other time I went to the future, America did not exist. So this place was the first place to go. There's going to be bread lines all the way down the street. But when you get up to the window, ain't going to be no bread. You might have to stand there for 3 days, too. I saw bullet shells in the middle of the streets of America the size of cars. I saw the American cities turn it from cities into piles of rocks. Watch. The people that's going to start this war, they feel like they're getting a raw deal, and they're going to open the door for chaos and destruction and for demons to take over and inhabit people's bodies and make them slaughter each other. Yep. This group of people in America are racist and hateful, because those are the children of Satan. And any fool can see that. You don't need no American education to know that. These people gonna go out and slaughter black people. They're gonna go out and do atrocities to get a rise. They looking for some type of authority back. They feel like they lost their statue. They feel like they not the big guy, the big boy on the block no more. So they got a bone to pick with everybody. And this is the spirit of these people. The Lord showed me this, y'all. When the Lord showed me people do stuff and nations go to war, he showed me what's in their heart. He even showed me what some people's thinking in their mind while they doing it. In these people's mind, they gonna want to destroy black people, period. And they gonna go out to make war against black people in America. They gonna be on street corners, and ain't nobody gonna stop them, y'all. The power gonna be cut off in certain areas. And I saw black people huddled in homes, huddled up in their homes with their heads down as bombs drop outside, as military bullets flying and shooting and cutting through their house like damn cheese. Yeah, ain't gonna be no young YNs running around thinking they the man. They more grown than a grown person. All that ain't gonna be going on. During these days to come, when this war hit America, when they come after black people, the black women, they ain't gonna be talking crap about black people no more. I ain't see none of that. I ain't see none of that.
I'm about to tell you why Black women don't need a man. As a relationship coach who works with Black and brown women, I hear so many of my clients consistently say to me, I don't need no man.
What I saw was people scavenging for their damn lives, hiding, and they was just blowing up buildings, shooting up people's houses, shooting up. They were just going crazy. When this happened, it's going to start with an explosion on the highway at rush hour traffic around 3:30, 4 o'clock. It's going to be an explosion on the highway in some major city in America. When that happened, and it's going to be chaos. It's going to be like, it's going to go out on certain airwaves that different cities is under some type of attack. Not major attack, but just like attacks, shootings. They're going to describe it as mass shootings. But they're going to be coordinated all at the same time. But those ain't going to be mass shootings. Those is going to be the beginning of the end of America. For real. Now, y'all already see it building up. I'm talking about this is when the blood going to start dropping. Spilling. By this time, a whole group of Black people leave America. It's not going to be all Black people, but it's going to be a group of them, a lot of them. And it's like when they leave, it's going to be suddenly. It's going to be like, well, they're going to put out the call, hey, y'all Black people want to leave? Come on. Within that day, the next 3 days, the Black people going to be gone. Like it ain't going to take no week. It ain't going to take all day. They're going to be gone. And the next day, the sky was red and air was thick. Yep. This stuff is going to happen. This stuff is going to happen. But before those Black people leave, it's going to be total chaos and total all-out assault on the Black community. It's going to be an all-out assault on the Black community right before that happened. Now, back to the war. This war, I saw them they had old stone buildings in different inner cities that was look abandoned. Like they look like old mechanic shops or old liquor stores that was boarded up. These were stone buildings, brick buildings. And these is throughout America in different Black neighborhoods. I seen the KKK now using those type of buildings for storage. They had bullets and guns and stuff like that up in there. This one white supremacist dude ran up to the back of one of these buildings and did a special knock. Bump, don't, some special knock. The Lord brought me right behind him. I walked in right behind him, and it was like a metal door. This big racist dude opened the door, and he was a big, heavy dude, and he had a shotgun in his hand, and he had a mask on his face like Jason, like a Jason mask. And we walked in, the whole place was like somebody took an empty old, not really warehouse because they ain't big like a warehouse. And somebody took the inside and took 2x4s and wood and stuff and built like a maze and painted all the wood black. And I remember we was walking through this like maze where it was like trap doors and stuff where a certain dude have to open these doors for you so can't nobody just run up in there, right? And I looked up and it was these wooden towers up in the corner up high with dudes with shotguns looking down on this whole little area that you walk through. And they had on all black and all that. And then that took you into another area where they had like their weapons and they would meet and talk. And the war had started and they was very excited and they was running around doing what they had to do. Yeah. And they would kidnap people, bring them in there and everything. I saw all this, y'all, but they won't last long either. Because when this war kick off and they slaughtering people and the lights is off and stuff like that, I think that's not going to even last 2 weeks before America's invaded by an army. Now, some cities ain't going to be at war. It ain't going to be city shooting and civil unrest in every city. Some cities going to be nice little tucked away, leave it to beaver ass neighborhoods, right? In those neighborhoods, the foreign troops was marching down their streets in the middle of the night and they ain't even know they was outside. So those privileged people in America, that don't have to deal with black people or poor people or you think you special and stuff like that, militaries from other countries gonna march down your streets and gonna pull y'all out y'all houses. I seen machines flying around that we never even seen before. This army in all black, they was perfect. Everything about them was amazing. They carried weapons I never seen before. They had these boxes that hovered in the air that looked like all black mirrors. And they shot balls of lights out of them. But when it hit you, even the ground disappeared. Saw this, y'all. Saw this. America gonna be destroyed. The black people they put in concentration camps, they gonna have in their mind to do them very much harm. But they gonna leave them there, and them black people gonna fight and kill each other up in there like they usually do. But somebody gonna get raped up and down, all kind of junk. And then the people in there, as they starve them, because the people that put them in there ain't gonna come back, they gonna hunt down those rapists and those criminals in the community, and they gonna kill them, and their bodies gonna lay in there and rot. And because those bodies in there is gonna cause other people to get sick. And I seen about 3,000 people they put in there. Maybe about 3,000. It was about 30 people walked up out of there alive. And they looked over the wall, the black people that was alive in that concentration camp after weeks, I say about 3 months in that concentration camp. They heard booms and blasts and all that, and they looked over the little young dudes had enough nuts to look over the wall because there wasn't no more dudes guarding them. And they looked out there and they seen the whole American city leveled to the ground. That's why the racist security guards or militia dudes didn't come back for them. They went out there and got killed. Right. Right after this, America gonna be nuked and gonna be blowed off the face of this earth. It's gonna be a giant earthquake in America before that happened, though. Before it get nuked, a giant earthquake gonna hit America in St. Louis. And it's going to sink the city into the ground. It's going to drop into a giant sinkhole. No survivors. Everybody dead. The West Coast going to be crumbling from broken pieces falling off the coastline because there's going to be a giant earthquake on the West coastline. I saw that. I don't care what nobody say. I saw it. The whole shape of the country on the West Coast is going to be different before it get nuked. There. See, a lot of people don't know these details. That's going to happen before it get nuked. So put it like this. If you black and you don't leave America when the door open, it's going to be an open door for 30 seconds. If you don't run your ass through that door, you doomed, man. You dead with the rest of these psychopaths over here. See, the people of America are possessed by demons. Everything about this place is satanic. If you indulge in anything, you doomed. Don't eat like them. Don't dress like them. Don't talk like American, the ignorance of America. Don't behave like them. Don't have your sexual preferences and orientations like them. Your ass gonna die here and burn in hell after. I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not lying. Y'all better listen to me. I tried to keep it calm on this video because it's late, but I don't care. The Lord uses me and I'm gonna talk how I'm gonna talk. Doomed.
Murky Vision.